What's up, y'all? We back. It's been a minute since I've actually made a fight talk video. I've been kind of wrapped up in my own little world of making, catching up on my other videos and also in my fight camp. For those of you who didn't know, I actually had my first official fight, my first amateur fight, and your boys want to know. Your boys want to know. I got a unanimous decision on one of the judges' scorecards. I even got a 30-27, which is awesome. But alas, it is not about me today. I want to talk about some of the announcements that Dana White made on his Instagram Live, specifically highlighting two things. Number one, Ilia vacating his 145-pound championship and moving up to 155 officially, thus creating also a new vacant title fight between Diego Lopez and the returning Alexander Volkanovski. I got mixed feelings about this, Number one, it's gotta suck to be Max Holloway because you cannot escape Ilia Topuria again now. If I was Max, I'd be pissed, yo. Obviously, this is to create the fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev for the 155-pound strap. I guess maybe they're gonna make him work towards the fight because they haven't announced Islam versus Topuria just straight up. They just said that Topuria was moving up to 155, so he might fight like Dustin Poirier. Ooh, him versus Charles is actually a cool ass fight. Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira would be dope as fuck. Him versus Arman too. I would love to see him spark the fuck out of Arman Sayukin. We are getting Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker coming up soon. I'm super excited for that fight. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so worried for both dudes. Mostly Dan Hooker. That's gonna be exciting, as well as the Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez 145-pound championship fight. God, my brain is moving too fast for my mouth. I'm excited for Volk, although I'm not gonna lie, he might also get knocked out a third time, considering how concussive Diego Lopez's hands are. To detonate on Brian Ortega's chin within like the first few seconds of the fight, land a knockdown blow in one hit, and then wake him up with the next is hilarious. I have faith in Volkanovski, and maybe having all this time off will do him some good. The recovery was not great after getting knocked out by Islam Makhachev, then going straight into an Ilia Topuria fight where he got knocked the fuck out really badly. Maybe the time off will do him some good, and he will come back stronger than ever and become a two-time featherweight champion. In other news, we are also getting Paddy Pimblett versus Michael Chandler, and I gotta say, Michael, it's been painful, honestly, for you to witness. I feel bad. Like, I genuinely feel bad at this point. He waited 2+ years for Conor McGregor to come back, just for Conor to fuck off and go worse into fucking reputation hell and obscurity, just for him to end up fighting Charles Oliveira on the return, and now Paddy Pimblett. Is it going to be an awesome fight? Absolutely. Is it going to be an exciting fight? Absolutely. Am I going to be watching there? I'll be right the fuck here, watching that on my TV. It's an exciting fight, but I feel bad for Chandler, yo. Then again, he does keep losing every single fight, so it's not like there's anything they can afford him. The fact that he's still in title eliminators is hilarious to me. Either way, I'm excited to see what Ilia Topuria does at 155. I'm excited to see the possible matchups that are going to be happening between, him and Islam, or perhaps Dustin Poirier and Ilia. I'm definitely excited to see Alexander Volkanovski return in a title fight against Diego Lopez. Gonna be excited for Michael Chandler and Paddy Pimblett as well. In other news that I haven't covered, actually, Dricus Du Plessis dominated Sean Strickland in a very, very one-sided fight. I feel like we're seeing the old guard of the MMA world, like the peak 2019 era fighters. I feel like they're having their decline nowadays, and now I guess the new cycle of generational fighters are coming through and taking over. As we saw, Adesanya got knocked out bad by Imarav. It also just seems like Adesanya's like hunger, his true animalistic spirit, I guess, is just kind of calmed down recently. As you see, he's making friends with Robert Whittaker, making friends with Alex Pereira and shit. Got no beef, no quarrels with nobody. Sean Strickland, embarrassing performance against Dricus Du Plessis. He gotta stop talking the way he do, yo. It's honestly like, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. That's it. It's not interesting at all. I'm bored by you being chaotic and wild in the microphone work. Because all you do when you fight, just this shit. Damn marching band, yo. We're gonna see Dricus Du Plessis take on Khamzat Chimaev pretty soon. I'm excited for that fight. As well as Pereira versus Ankalaev. Finally, we're gonna see that fight as well coming up. Obviously, I'm back in Pereira for that fight. I am going to be making content as well covering the aftermath of the card that's happening this weekend in boxing. I forget what bullshit movie title that they gave this one, but going to be talking about Beterbiev versus Bivol 2. Boxing has kind of had a resurgence and has kind of been shitting on the UFC for a little bit, but the UFC is also good at fighting back with excitement. So, I don't know, as fans, I feel like we're eating again. Also, apparently there's something going on with like KSI, and he's fighting Dylan Dennis now for some reason. I will never make sense of that. I guess I gotta watch the video, but that's just that why? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? And who knows? Apparently the next time I'm gonna be fighting is probably in April, so we'll see. I'm gonna put these in a case. These are my hand wraps from the fight. I kind of want to preserve these, like a first ever. Like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be cool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video all the way through. Leave a like on it if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts about Dana White's announcement and also the boxing card that's happening this weekend, Beterbiev versus Bivol 2. And I'll see y'all y'all later. Yeah, bye.
Secrets in my heart is what I gave to you. In return, you see nothing but a lame excuse. And it's wow, I did everything just to see you smile. I've been thinking about you for a while. Responding to your pics and your vids. Now I see you just do it for the gram. And you talking on your man.